Hey guys, good evening everyone. Today is October 7th, 2020, and in this episode, again, like what we do every single day, we are going to talk about the most trending stocks. By the way, this is Miss JD, and if this is your first time in our channel, I am reviewing stocks on a daily basis, um, coming from your requests or coming from the most trending ones. So, as we can see here, I'll check the I will check the comments section. Just a minute. Okay, so I already have the list here. In the meantime, before we get started, I would normally check how the index is performing, right? And looking at how it ended today, um, looks like the bearish sentiment is still persistent in today's performance. And I see that, well, first of all, we'll just plot our possible support area here. Let us see if it will hold at this level. Reason why we're plotting that is, of course, we see this. And there is a slight bounce that happened as we went near this 5,800 level. Then there was a bounce that happened right there. So let us see by tomorrow if we will see a green candlestick right in this area. Otherwise, like what I mentioned previously, of course, the next possible drop would be around 5,700 level. So that's one thing we need to be extra careful of, or 5,692. Now, this is a representation of how the major stocks in the country performed today. And to have a clear understanding of how it really went, we are going to go ahead and do a deep dive of each one. And right now, I'd like to prioritize, of course, the requests from our viewers. I'd say NIKL AC MPI. Let me just jot that down. NIKL AC MPI. All right. First, of course, I prioritize the requests. By the way, I have a feeling I will be able to record two episodes again this evening, as we were able to start early today. Wow. So NIKL pala is giving out consistent dividends, so that's a good sign. And in today's performance, this stock managed to officially cross the MA20 level, and from a constricted Bollinger Band, it's starting to open up. Okay, so that really looks promising, as you can see. Now, just bear in mind, though, that in a Philippine market, a 9% increase in a day is a significant change in the price. So chances are people might be taking profit, and so you might see some fluctuations tomorrow. And if I may probably plot anywhere between 315 to 331, that would be a good entry because I see a possible resistance here, right? And it might revisit that level before it takes off officially. The reason why I'm saying that it might take off some more is because technically we still have enough room here for the price to move a little higher. But overall, we are already midway. Okay, as you can see, the stock has already rallied significantly. It just retraced partially and then it recovered right away. So 3.13 is the nearest support I'm looking at. Volume is nice here, so there are really a lot of people who traded this. AC, let's take a look. AC also started to move higher than the MA20 line, so let us see if it will break the downtrend channel that we previously had for this stock. So right here is the downtrend channel. See that? And also, let me see, sometimes it's not really super straight. So that was your downtrend channel there. So what we are waiting for, guys, is for the price to go beyond this line over here. So that means we might have some more possible bullish sentiment in the coming days. So I'd say for now, if you are still interested in getting in, still at a healthy level, right? Because we officially crossed that MA20. Um, Maybe the safest route to take here is we wait before that yellow line gets broken. We go beyond that line, and so we have a possible breakout play there. And we have a change in direction if that's the case. Next is MPI. MPI, how many days now? From a gap up, fourth day of having solid volume over here. So let us see if it'll continue to break. Currently, it is sitting right at the resistance area. This is a resistance area. Reason why I said that is because I saw this. So at this point, if you want to be on the conservative side, wait for the price. In any case, if the price experiences a rejection at the 390, chances are it will go back to this level around 360. And if you want to enter, that would be a much better position um, than where it is at right now. Okay, so 359, 360 area would be for me the most ideal. However, we have no control just in case the market continues to push the price higher. I would have to say if the price starts higher than 391, that is already a confirmed breakout. And most likely you are going to have a brand new wave pushing the price higher, and then it will again retrace, then it continues to move up. So if you want two ways to look at it, you wait for it to come down here or for it to break out over here. So those are the key strategies at this point. All right, so now let's jump into the next stocks that are trending. Oh, hold on. Mac and tech first. Let's take a look at Mac. Mac not looking good. We are from a constricted Bollinger Band, as you can see here. Constricted Bollinger Band, and it's starting to open, and we are ending outside of the Bollinger Band. That means we might have some more bearish sentiment pulling down the price even more. So the nearest support I am looking at would be 386. So if you're interested in this stock, I know it's already very cheap considering where it is at right now, but mind you guys, we can still get it at a much lower price. 388 is the nearest possible support I am looking at. So maybe what you can do is wait for a green candlestick to come out here, probably like this one, right? Wait for it to come out, and then that's the time you enter. At least you know your risk to reward ratio is in a better state at that point. Next is tech. As for tech, not looking good as well. I'd have to say there could be a possibility that it will go back to this level here, over here. So if you want, you can wait for it to drop some more and wait for it to go back to the 381 area. Okay, 381 or 370 level. That's just my take on it. Even though we are very near the oversold area, I'd say there is still a possibility that you can haggle at a much better entry level. Okay, so 370 would be for me a possible price level to be reached anytime soon. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss Dito. Dito, what happened to Dito? Okay, so I mentioned yesterday, right? I was able to take profit around the 794 area, and earlier today I used the 5-minute chart there, right at this level, 594. No, over here. Yeah, this one around here, 594. I was able to get in at 594. And this, guys, I'd have to say is really one of the the perfect application of cutting your loss. So what happened here is that, so I waited for it because it moved higher, so I was very happy already. But when I started seeing the price having some difficult time at the MA20 level, so I said, oh no, this is going to drop. And I was able to cut my loss at 590. So at least I was only able to lose just pennies, just from 595 to 590 there, because I already knew that, oh my gosh, the selling pressure is already starting to control, to take over. This is what I did here. I think, sorry, if I can remember it right. So 10:30, around this level, dito ko siya nabili, around that area. Okay, and then what happened next? This is, I think if I can remember it right, I did something like this. And right over here, so I already knew that it was giving us some decline there. And then what happened is, after, right over here, this was the minute when I had that. I even thought, oh my gosh, I did I cut my loss too early, because it still managed to move higher and then eventually dropped right over here. So what I'm still planning to get in for this stock. What I'm thinking of is that here I am going to wait around the 5 peso area. Okay, let me show you why. Okay, do you see this price level over here? There was a consolidation, right? So I'm thinking that the price will revisit that around that area. So I'm thinking 5 peso is even a good price area to consider. Here, 2 days straight, there was a rejection that happened, and then there was a breakout of the 5 peso level. And just similar to how I would always plot it, when there's a breakout, chances are price will drop, price will revisit that. So just in any case, the price reaches 5, I think that for me is already a very good haggle at this point. Very, very good entry. So if the market gives me a chance, then why not? I already placed a GTC order because COL, I've read so many um, negative feedback about their experience in COL Financial from since yesterday. Their orders are not executed in a timely manner. Lagging issues have been experienced throughout the day. So I already placed my GTC order. Hopefully, we will not encounter any difficulties or issues by the time it reaches the 5 peso area. Okay, so that's my take on this. 5 peso level would be a possible area of bounce, and for me, there is still some room to fill here. Overall, if you're an investor, definitely this is a very, very promising stock to start looking into, because this is a telco company, and we are in this state where internet and of course telecommunication are really high demand in this kind of work environment. Okay, so pretty much the same story. What we have the same story for now. In here, the price also reached very good levels at this point, and people are taking profit. And this one over here, pretty much we have a very clear possible area of bounce, and that is around 365, around 365. The reason why I said that is when I screen to the left, the nearest area where you have some consolidation there is around that key level, 365, guys. So that is a very good haggle. Comparing it with how it previously ended, at one point it even reached the 20 peso level there. So good luck to you guys. I know this telco is not going to end tomorrow. This telco area is not going to definitely end tomorrow. There are a lot of actions around this industry. ABS. So I read the news. They said that there will be a big possibility that they can be on air pretty soon, and they have utilized here channel 11 to be the platform of their content, so they can be supplier of the content, and they're using this channel or frequency over here. So you can read through this news, but that could be the reason why this stock is starting to show some bullish movements. Good job for those people who were able to catch it over here. And right now it's starting to also recover. Okay, so that's a good sign for those people who may have entered way up here. By the way, for those people who may have entered from here, um, I don't know if you have already averaged down, or you're willing to wait, but starting to recover. Uh, Definitely. Okay, so there's still a lot of room here for the price to move up. We have reached the bottom definitely for this stock. Okay, the next stock is C. Let us take a look at C. Okay, looking at the chart for Dito and C, they pretty much look the same. I'd say, let us see here. Could be here, right? That's the first possible stop. Reason being, I see this as a possible support. So if it drops, it could jump right there. Or if this gets broken, the next possible drop would be around this area, which is already at your MA20 line. So two key levels, guys, just take note. Two key levels to take note of. If we're banking on the fact that there is a third telco, definitely pretty much the same as Dito, this stock still has a big potential. There's a big upside for this stock. And all we needed to do is find the perfect timing. Find our entry. If you can time the market, go ahead. If you're not able to do it, probably start analyzing which key levels you're going to enter at, and go from there. If you want to do, if you want to cut your loss because you're just trading this, go ahead and make sure you have it planned out. Otherwise, for long-term investors, just enter at the right level and then just wait. Okay. What about Mary Mart? Mary Mart. Still on sideways, but today we're slightly lower than the MA20 line, so still undecided. I'd say this stock is still undecided. Let's just determine which side will it trigger any moment from now. Really, I'm not sure if it could trigger. If it triggers downwards, then of course it could drop up to this level, or if it goes up, then the next drop would be around 381. 381 versus 197, so no, sorry, 209. So two possibilities of the next course of action here. And last, before I end my first episode here, I'd say stay on the sidelines. This stock is still giving us some strong bearish sentiment. We might see this stock dropping some more, and I'd say let's try to wait and see. Could be here or here. So let's put it here first, 1170 area. So let's try to see if it'll go back at that point, and really find out if it will recover right away at that stage. So just hang in there. Don't take any action yet, because no, this is not a buy entry or a buy level. This at this point, price is currently at its sell level because it has already rallied so much and people are taking profit. It's still doing downtrend. Okay, there you have it. In the meantime, guys, if you have not um, suggested any video to review, go ahead and drop a comment so that in my next episode, I'm trying my best to do it within this evening as well for our part two. So we're able to review more stocks this evening. So if this is your first time to watch, please support Miss JD. My only request is for you to just hit that like if you like the content, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos, and YouTube will also discover us. Thank you for now, and chat again with you soon. Bye bye.